Man, oh man, we got a new season that just released, but not only that, it came with changes that are so beneficial for fishing. So I'm going to only talk about fishing today and the truth behind fishing before the season released and currently now after the season Phantom Tracker Star release. All right, everybody watches this video, they'll know exactly what the fishing is in this game, how to even start fishing, and then the truth behind it. So let's go ahead and start with starting fishing. Now, to begin even fishing, most of the time through the story, it would give you a reward of the bamboo fishing rod. But if it doesn't, then you would need to do the contracts from Vienta Village, because that's where most likely all the beginners will probably be at. Then we're going to go ahead and go here to the coin merchant. And then in the current merchant, you'll be able to buy the bamboo fishing rod, and make sure you buy the fishing bait chest with it. And then you'll be able to start fishing. So to continue this video, I'm going to go ahead and go to my fishing area, and I will explain in the truth of fishing why this area is pretty good for me to do this in. And I'll see you guys when I get there. I'll head over here to this lake particularly because in this lake you're going to get this blue fish called barracuda, and you're going to need that. So like I said, in order to fish, you got to go ahead and equip your fishing rod and then the bait, and then you'll begin fishing. All right, so this is not a fishing tutorial video. I'm just going to go ahead and explain the truth behind fishing, okay? So most people before the Phantom Tracker Star release believed that fishing had no benefit. There's no point of maxing out fishing. In terms of like small sacks or big sacks, you will probably end up getting like jade, which is used to upgrade your fishing rod from the bamboo to like the steel fishing rod, for example, and then higher and higher. Fishing in this game is sort of a task where it's an optional task, but you want to fish because it also benefits you in the future. That's one of the truths about fishing in this game. It's something where you don't have to do, but it's something where you also have to do, especially in the end game, because fishing leads to the cooking skill. And then if you want to cook really high-end foods that give you high-end buffs, you're going to have to fish. That is the truth of it all, because especially in this lake, like I said, in order to get the barracuda, you have to fish in this lake. And now the funny thing about fishing in this game, what most people thought was not worth it, was the fact that as you level up, all it did was give you a faster chance at capturing the fish. There wasn't like any change in terms of what fish you can catch. I know a BDO back in the day, they used to have like, as you leveled up higher as you're fishing, you would be able to catch even rare fish. Now this one depends on what bait you're using. So if like you're using basic bait, even at like level 17, especially in this lake particularly, you're not going to get any different fish. The only difference is as you level up, it just increases your chance and speed of capturing these fish. Now that was one of the hard points of realizing that fishing wasn't worth it for most players in this game. So the truth now is, like I said, once you catch the sacks after the Phantom season release, it will provide you a huge benefit. And once I capture a sack, I will tell you exactly what that benefit is. Okay, on the left of your screen is a different list of different fishing rods that you can get in this game. Now, each one, like I said, will come with a different fishing level bonus. Now, for me personally, I thought that you can only get these by upgrading through Jade, but I was doing Mystic Portals earlier and I ended up getting this as one of the drops, and that was right after I recorded this video. So that's so funny to me. I got it the same day. That's just pure luck talking about fishing in general. But I want to also mention to you guys that there's different baits that you can get. Look at the right side of the screen now. These are different baits you can get, either fighting monsters, you can get them through random drops, or you can get this from the fishing bait chest. Now, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys. Now I'm going to talk about the benefits of the truth behind fishing, and now why now is the time to start fishing. Okay, so look, I got the sacks, I got the small sacks, right? I'm going to open them up. Look what's in the small sacks. Now, before the season update release, everybody was talking about, oh, you know, the drop table was supposed to have these in it. Well, yes, now they officially are here. The drop table has changed, and now you can get Tavant's soul fragment and Queen Belendire's soul fragment as well. So now it is worth fishing. Now let me see if I can grab it. I didn't grab it. That's fine. I got a jade, which is good for upgrading your rod as a free-to-play player. Now, since I was talking about the tavern and the queen, let's go ahead and see why that reward is so beneficial now for all players. So let me go ahead and head to the strong guard castle. All right, so remember how I was talking about the soul fragment? Look at one of the items that I am looking for particularly for my build. That's why I need this fishing. I need to grab 180 soul fragments. Now, as a free-to-play player, this is extremely going to be a long grind. Like I said, for pay-to-win players, they can just easily buy the weapon and call it a day. But for us, we're going to need to start fishing. It's truth. That's just what it is. So I highly recommend starting fishing now because it is a huge benefit. Before, it was a waste of time because, like I said, the small sacks and the big sacks only had the jade in it. It didn't really have the soul fragments there yet. But now, like I said, the table is updated. So now fishing is worth it. That's the truth behind fishing. And this is one of the weapons, for example, I am going to grab. So I'm going to fish until I get 180 soul fragments because I'm not going to pay for it. Or I can end up getting the soul fragments from, selling lucent and stuff like that, or selling items to get lucent until I can buy it. And then I will break that down through the lithographs as well from in another video coming up. So that is a huge benefit right there. For fishing all the way to max is for cooking. So you can get your cooking all the way to max. Now, when you get cooking all the way to max, I'm just going to show you a few items real quick that is very important. You see how I'm still not at max yet. I'm at 18. I'm at 17. I need to get 18 and 19, 20. But look at the Daybreak Shore Feast for a second. PvP invasion, PvP endurance. This is going to be useful if you're going to PvP in the future. And look at this one for even PvE. Boss hit chance at up to 100 points. Undead damage boost. So these are strong meals that you're going to need in the end game. Okay, so that's why cooking and fishing or go hand in hand. Now I'm going to show you a good example for a meal that I am prepping. Okay, see how I have 104 grilled crown fish. Gives me a bonus damage of up to 7 extra points, and then a skill damage boost of 50 extra points for 15 minutes to 60. And I have 104 of them to make because I was grinding. I needed the barracuda fish, like I mentioned before. I have other fish here that I can put in there, but that's all from the same lake. The largemouth bass, that's all from the same lake. So I'm able to craft that many. And not only does this increase your experience by a lot for a free-to-play player, matter of fact, since I'm talking about it, let me just go ahead and show you. Look at that. I just jumped to 18 from 17. But if you're like lower, I think it unlocks at 13. So if you like grind from 13, you should be able to jump all the way up there. And boom, I jumped from 12% to 41%. This does a lot of XP towards the end, guys. So imagine being a lower level and accelerating your cooking. So that's why I said fishing goes hand in hand with cooking. Okay, so those are all the benefits for cooking and the truth behind fishing. Fishing is a tool to benefit you with other activities in the game and other skills in this game, other leveling buffs, whatever you need. So fishing is a must do for free-to-play players, because the pay-to-play players, let's be honest, they can just buy all the stuff. Okay, so that is the truth behind fishing, the bad and the good. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you guys enjoy the changes when it comes to the fishing and the drop table. I got you guys in the next one. Peace.